Thank you for connecting with me today. If you would like to skip ahead, there are timestamps in the description box below. Please keep in mind that these are general readings, so it will not resonate with everyone. Take whatever resonates, leave the rest behind. We are here to grow, to learn, to connect with each other, so I really love it when you guys help each other out in the comments. I love the likes, the shares, the subscribes. Big shout out to my subbies. You have no idea how much I love you guys. You keep me going, and I get a lot out of this. It really means a lot to me. I can't even describe how much it means. For more information, including planetary transits and how to book a personal reading, please check the description box below. Hi Leo, how are we doing? Let's get on to your spiritual messages. 2 angel cards flipped out, and then as I was looking at this time out card, I was thinking about a friend of mine who's a Leo, and thinking about how she is doing such a good job of taking care of her adopted child right now, and you know, thinking like, it says, well, okay, let's start. Angel Teresa says, time out. You've been so busy taking care of everyone else's needs, but now it's time to stop and take care of yourself. So I was thinking about how she was, you know, being such a good mother to this child. And then right as I was thinking that, this card popped out. So Opal says, your children on earth and in heaven are happy and well cared for by God and the angels. So if this is resonating with you, then especially you Leo mamas out there, you may be doing a lot for your children right now, and you know, that's very admirable, and it's very we love you for that. But make sure to take time out for yourself and take care of yourself so that you can be an even better mama to your children, right? Because when mama ain't happy, ain't nobody happy. We also have Oceana. And Oceana says, take action. You're in touch with the truth in the situation. You need to trust your gut and lovingly assert yourself. Great. Great, great. We have it paired with anxiety and death. And anxiety is about, you might be fearing an ending. You know, death is an ending, but death is, don't be scared. Death is a card about transformation. So when something ends, something new begins, right? We die and we get buried, we become worm food, the worms fertilize the flowers, and then the flowers bloom, circle of life, and you know, one thing that dies is transformed into something beautiful. So I feel like we have it paired with the Nine of Swords, and the Nine of Swords is a card about anxieties, about, you could be staying up at night, you could be worrying about your children, right? Having this worry, doubt, anxiety, sleepless nights, waking up in the middle of the night, having nightmares, and to solve this matter, something needs to die. So, like, one of these thoughts, however you're thinking, that's causing this mental anguish, that's causing these sleepless nights, you need to let something die, let something go, so that it can transform into a healthier thought, to a better thought. Like, for instance, if you're worried that, you know, your baby daddy isn't going to provide for your child, you can think of it in a better way, like, well, my child is going to be resilient, my child is going to know how to take care of herself, because she don't need no man, right? So just learn to think of it in a more positive way. There's always a positive side of the coin, and yes, there are, I mean, as mamas, we worry, right? But I say as mamas, like, I have children. I mean, I have tutored kids, but, you know, I know what it's like to, you know, want the best for children, but I can't imagine what you parents go through. So, it's natural for a mama to worry about her kids, but just make sure that those worries don't overtake your life, and those worries don't create a reality, right? So don't think the worst, don't fear the worst, and whatever this ending that's taken place, it's going to transform into something beautiful, because every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end, right? So, and if you don't have children, then this could just be talking about, you know, your children yet to be incarnate. It could be talking about nieces and nephews. It could be talking about your babies as far as like creations go. But let's continue. Spirit, 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 could you clarify anxiety and death for Leo and all those who love Leo in their spiritual life, please? For Leo and all those who love Leo. Woo! In their spiritual life. Okay, those were 2 cards. Okay, so I want one more card because just for fun, just for fun. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. So you could be dealing with a Libra, a Gemini, or an Aquarius here. You could also be dealing with a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. But let's talk it through. Let's talk it through. You know how I said that some baby daddies might be, you know, not paying child support or something like that? We have the Knave of Pentacles right here, and it's an immature Earth character. So again, you could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, but the Knave is the least mature of the Earth signs, and when he's reversed, this is someone who is offering something that's not of value, right? Or he is making promises but not following through. So I am also getting, you know, because this is a strong child message, this could actually be your child. So you could be, you know, dealing with that in your child. Them not doing their housework, right? Or not, sometimes the Knave of Pentacles is a student card. So you might be dealing with a child who is not doing so well in school right now. So, if that's, in any case, if it's someone who is not following through on their promises, someone not offering anything of value, next we have the 6 of Wands paired with the 4 of Cups, and the 6 of Wands is a card about victory. We see a man coming through the door. He he sealed the deal, he made it happen. Everyone's congratulating him and saying, good job, you did it. And so this is a card about recognition, a card about achievement, a card about victory, success, and the success is a result of not sitting on your butt, because here we have the 4 of Cups. The 4 of Cups is kind of a boredom, complacency card. Look at this fat guy eating chips, watching TV. He's not doing anything, bored with the TV. He doesn't like what's on, but he's not... he doesn't care enough to get off his butt and do something about it. But whenever it's reversed, it's like someone did get off their butt. They made it happen. They did the deal. They, you know, pushed through, and it's a result of blood, sweat, and tears and effort. So whoever that was, congratulations. Maybe you... you know, inspired that in a child, or maybe baby daddy got off his butt. The King of Swords is someone who is, you know, in this whole, like, talk about children, talk about, you know, kids not doing their housework and stuff like that. The King of Swords is someone who can be a tough love type of person, right? It's like, actions have consequences, right? You didn't do the dishes, so you don't get an allowance this week. You didn't take out the trash, so I'm taking your video games away. And it's a hard thing to do, but it makes children stronger. And I know this is for specific Leos, and I'm sorry, because not all of you have kids, but it's a strong message coming through, and I just gotta say what Spirit is telling me to say. And I also feel like you might have some anxiety about being this hard ass, about being this tough love person, about having to crack the whip for your child. And you might be staying up like, oh, they hate me. I don't want to be mean mama, right? But you need to put that to death so it can transform into having this value about yourself. Like, you know, I am teaching them how to be responsible adults, and I need the trash to get taken out and the dishes to be done because I can't do it all by myself, and I need to take care of myself, so this person has to help out around the house. If it is in regards to a child support situation or a co-parent situation, then again, it's like, I can't do the bulk of this work. I can't do all of this parenting on my own. Someone has to step in and help me so that I can take care of myself, and I get a little downtime, I get a little break to do what I need to do. Let me know how that resonates with you. Even if it's not a child situation, then this might be in other regards, like in work or any other area of your life, and your friendships or what have you. But let's move on to money, health, and career. But first, gotta make my money, so after this commercial break, we'll come back. Thank you, Leo. I also want to say, I feel like I've gotten that message for you before, though, that you gotta, like, delegate some tasks and let other people do it, do like housework and chores and stuff by themselves so that you don't take on as much work. I feel like I've said that to you in other readings before, so even if you're not dealing with children, I feel like this is a message that keeps repeating itself. Golden Palace is a great card in money, health, and career because Golden Palace, if you're a gambler, go to that casino, baby. I mean, don't like blow all your money, don't blow all your paycheck, but it's a good luck card. It's lots of luck, abundance. You're in the Golden Palace, right? You are winning the jackpot. You are cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. We have a day moon in the back. Day moons are good luck, or a sign of good luck. And I see like roots here. So if you... like I'm hearing, if you have like lottery winnings or casino winnings, then this is going to be a, like you're going to use those winnings for investments. I like that. I like that. I also think that you're not going to blow your bank because we have it with thrift and the moon. So you're being very practical with your money. You're being, you know, I know a lot of Leos who are kind of, they're good about, like, finding good deals and stuff, and I feel like you, like, know the secret deals, right? And you know, like, I'm thinking, like, the moon cycle. Sometimes the moon can mean depression and, like, secrets, so you might, if it's money, health, and career, you know, health-wise, you may be suffering some sort of depression and not spending or not taking risks, but I feel like this is a good time. But I feel like that's for like a very small percentage of you. For most of you, I feel like you are like in on the deals that are seasonal because the moon is cyclical, right? The moon goes in phases. The moon is all about timing and like certain times of the month, certain times of the year. We have different moons for different times of the year. And so it's like, because you know this deal, or because you know, like, something about timing and when to take the right risks. You know, you might have saved a lot on, well, it's not school clothes because we're not going back to school. I don't know, you might have saved on a mattress that you had like pocketed away more for, and so as a result you can take that surplus and kind of spend it. Let's see what the other cards have to say about it. Spirit, 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 please surround us with the warm, light, loving light of God and give us God-given guidance for the highest good of all for Leo and all those who love Leo. For Leo and all those who love Leo, what are the money, health, and career messages? Could you clarify thrift and the moon for Leo and all those who love Leo? For Leo and all those who love Leo. For Leo and all those who love Leo. For Leo and all those who love Leo. For another, like, small percentage of you, I feel like you might get in on, like, a secret gambling thing. Like a secret poker night that not everyone is privy to. And, I don't know. You'll have good luck with that. for Leo and all those who love Leo, for Leo and all those who love Leo. One more shuffle. In money, health, and career for Leo and all those who love Leo. Justice. So again, you might be dealing with Libra. King of Pentacles. So again, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. So excuse me. For those Leos who are going through a divorce, you might have got some alimony payments, or again, since we have been talking about child support, maybe you have recently gone to court and got like back pay on child support, or now child support is coming through, and as a result, you can kind of spend a little more. Like you may have had to hold back and really pinched your pennies for a while, but now you can kind of you know, take more risks. And it's not like, I mean, I hope none of you Leos are like blowing your child support money on gambling, but I feel like now that you know, any sort of legal fees that you're getting, or like settlements that you've won, anything like that, it's like you don't have to keep your purse so tight anymore, right? You can be freer with your money. And it's not, I don't feel like this is like, you know, blowing everything you have, because we have the King of Pentacles here, and he is someone who is smart about his resources. He he's someone who saves and saves and saves, and he stockpiles it, right? He holds on to it. He tucks it away for a rainy day. And the Four of Pentacles is a lot like that too. We usually see a man who's holding on to his money. So it is a lot about saving. It's a lot about, and you might secretly be saving in regards to a court case that you're not quite sure if you'll win or not. So that might be the extra money that you find. Wow, that's a cool message. If this isn't a legal thing, then it could be just like, it's your turn, baby, right? Like, justice in like the bigger spiritual sense is about karmic justice, right? So if we have, you know, had bad luck in money, but we have been a good person, like if we have been stolen from, if we've been cheated out of money, then now we reap all the benefits of being a person of dignity, being a person of integrity, and doing the right things, and, you know, paying our bills on time, and all of that stuff. So, you know, whatever good you have put out into the world, it's coming back to you. It's going to give you a little extra savings and a little extra money to be a little frivolous. And I love that. I love this money reading for you. That's awesome. The Seven of Pentacles is a card about harvesting. So this is not like, this is not for lack of labor. You have worked hard. In the background, we see farmers who are tilling the soil. They've planted the seeds and they're waiting for the harvest. We see growth over here. So this is a card about growing your crops. But you have to plant the seeds and wait for them to grow. In the foreground, we see a woman who is sending a carrier pigeon out into the world. So for some of you, this could be like, excuse me, job resumes you're sending out into the world and you're waiting to hear back. But I do feel it's more like, you know, risks you're kind of like throwing out into the world, seeds you're planting out into the world, and you're like gonna see a return on those harvests, going to see that money grow. But it is like being free, like freeing this bird, right? And that's great, but again, it's not for lack of effort. It's not for lack of hard work, and you've definitely earned the right to be a little free with your money and have some fun. I like it. Treat yourself, Leo. Treat yourself. Again, it's like time out, take care of yourself, right? You have taken care of everyone else. Now it's time to take care of yourself. Let's move on to your love and personal life. Okay, in love and personal life, we have I love you. And I love you says these are very important words. So in the book it talks about how saying I love you doesn't decrease its meaning. Like some people think like only say I love you to people you really love. But if you say I love this pizza, I love this ice cream, I love this fur coat, or faux fur coat, I don't know. It doesn't take away from love. It just increases your love vibration. And so there's just more love in the world, right? We can love like our friends, our family, life, right? So saying I love you, saying that you love everything around you is just going to put you on that love vibration. I love it. I love that you love love. And I can see, like, maybe you do need to get into a state of a higher love vibration because you might be healing from something. We have the King of Cups right here, so you could be dealing with a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces. But, you know, this might be a situation where you're in a period of healing and you might not be feeling very loving right now. You know, raising your vibration will help along this healing process. The Four of Cups is a card about boredom. You know, he has a beautiful field around him, horses, castles, fruits, wine, a beautiful lily pond, and he's being a sulky butt. Nothing's like good enough. But you know, it can be like not accepting offers that are made to you because you're just kind of bored with. It's like you might have faced some disappointments and you're bored with offers, just kind of thinking like, well, it's going to be the same old, same old. And I've recently experienced something like this, so I totally get it. I totally understand it. If you are going through a healing process, you can't like rush, you know, offers, even if they are great, even if they are from like these beautiful people. You can't rush like the healing process if you are sad about, you know, some other loss or some other disappointment. So let's see, for Leo and all those who love Leo in their love and personal life, can you clarify healing and the Four of Cups? Healing and the Four of Cups for Leo and all those who love Leo. For Leo and all those who love Leo. For Leo and all those who love Leo. Four of Cups for Leo and all those who love Leo. Healing and the Four of Cups in love and personal life for Leo and all those who love Leo. Please surround us with the warm, light, loving light of God and give us God-given guidance for the highest good of all for Leo and all those who love Leo. Right now I'm hearing, like, just do you, boo. Like, it says time out. You've been taking care of everyone else, so I feel like doing things that you love, like, you know, like I said, I love this pizza. I love this, I love this jacket. Doing things that you love is going to put you in a higher vibration to receive love from others. But let's see what the other cards have to say. One more shuffle for Leo and all those who love Leo. Seven of Cups reversed. Six of Cups reversed. And the Knave of Swords. So again, you could be dealing with an Aquarius, a Gemini, or a Libra. So it looks like you may have had a lot of suitors, a lot of options, and because as a result of this boredom, this, you know, just not feeling it right now, you may have turned down a lot of these suitors, a lot of these options. The Seven of Cups is about, well, it can be a daydream card, it can be up in your head, but whenever it's in a love reading, you know, it's like, dating, you know, dating a whole bunch of people, having a whole lot of options, having your eye on a lot of different people, a lot of people having their eye on you, but, you know, whenever it's reversed, it's like narrowing down those options, you know, turning people away, and I can definitely see this with the Four of Cups together. We have the Six of Cups here, so you might be thinking about bad memories from the past. You might have been waiting on a reconciliation that is, that hasn't happened yet. And, you know, you may be thinking about someone from the past. You may be healing from something from the past, and you're just not ready to move forward. Totally get it. I'm with you, girl. I totally feel ya. And then next we have the Knave of Swords. The Knave of Swords is a, you know, it can be a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, but this is someone who, it can be the spy card, so you could be spying on someone, someone could be spying on you, like internet spying. It's also, the Knave of Swords, you know, again, it's the knaves are the least mature of the court cards, and this could be your inner child. This could be, again, a child you're dealing with, or this could be someone who is acting childish. But this is someone who, it's like whenever you're a kid and you're excited to talk to the grown-ups and you want to tell them like a funny joke, or you want to tell them like, you want to get in on the conversation, and they kind of shoo you away, like, go away kid, play in your treehouse, but grown-ups are talking, go. And so it's feeling like poo-pooed, shooed away, neglected, abandoned. Sometimes I call it like little orphan child. So whenever a little orphan child is shooed away, you know, they say like, fine, I'm running away. I'll just do it myself. I always have to do everything myself. So it's that kind of energy. So that you could be taking on that energy. You could be dealing with someone who is in this like sulky, you know, fine, I have to do everything alone. I'm feeling like it could be your energy because, you know, we were talking about delegating stuff to other people, making sure other people take out the trash, and so you don't need to feel like, fine, I'll do it myself, I'll do everything on my own, right? But let me know how it resonates with you, and just remember that there is love in your life. Even if there isn't a romantic partner, you can love that, you know, box of chocolates. You can love those satin sheets, and that's going to put you in a better state and help with this healing process. And I really hope that that healing process expedites. Even if you are in a relationship, you could just be going through a phase of having these residual, like old memories from the past coming up, like, stuff that hurt you. And I think a lot of us are going through that because right now we're in Pisces season, and so a light is being shined on the 12th house. In the 12th house we have Chiron, we have Venus, and we have Mercury. And so this is an opportunity for us to deal with all of our baggage from past relationships, and I think we're all just kind of sorting it out and going through it. And it's bringing up a lot of painful things, but it's also helping us deal with those painful things. So, you know, if we don't address all of that pain, then there's no way to heal it. So, I think for Leos, whether you're in a relationship or not a relationship, this is a great time to practice self-love and all of the things that you love about life. Anyway, I will see you in April. I love you very much, Leo. I love you, right? I love you. And I will see you next month. Bye.